So my dad told me was 1970-71 when we won the league. Well, we won the league, completed the double that season. Ray Kennedy scoring. My dad told me all about it, and it's just incredible to see the pictures on the TV and all that, and hear about it. But my earliest memory of actually going to North London derby, my first one was 91-92, is when we beat Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 at Highbury. I think Ian Wright scored the first, and we won 2-0. Kevin Campbell scored the second, and that season was my first ever trip to White Hart Lane, which was an absolute experience. You know, I won't say what the Tottenham fans were holding, because I don't want to bring up any bad memories, but it's just, it goes without saying they're not too fond of us, to put it lightly. But I remember that game. Paul Stewart scored for them, unfortunately, but in the last minute Ian again equalised, because Paul Merson hit a hopeful shot over. He looped over, Kevin Campbell ran onto it, he hit it, Eric Torsfeld, the Tottenham goalkeeper at the time, parried it, and Ian buried it. So that's my earliest memories of the team and watching.
My earliest memory of the North London derby was, I would say, Christian Ziegler's free kick back in 2002 that put us 1-0 up. That gave me great hope when I was growing up that maybe we could actually compete with Arsenal, but alas, it wasn't to be for about another 10 years. We had some good early memories, obviously winning when Arsenal won the league at White Hart Lane. That was a very painful one. I don't remember too much for 2002, unfortunately I'm a bit young for that, but we've had some good memories since, but my early memories aren't too.
My earliest memory really was 1979, White Hart Lane. Ozzy Ardiles, his first season in the at Tottenham after the World Cup, winning the World Cup in Argentina, the excitement with the Spurs fans that they got Ozzy Ardiles. And we went to White Hart Lane 2 days before Christmas, and within a couple of minutes, back pass from John Pratt and Alan Sunderland was in, and we were 1-0 up, and we never looked back that afternoon because Alan Sunderland went on to score a hat-trick, and then Liam Brady with a brilliant curling goal, in the Park Lane. It was fantastic, and we won 5-0 that day, and I'll never forget coming out the ground so happy and singing Silent Spurs. It was fantastic. It was just amazing day. Great Christmas present. Could celebrate Christmas well then, and it was really brilliant. I never forget that.
My earliest memory of the North London derby, unfortunately, is the first game I went to was when your lot fluked the league at White Hart Lane. Sol Campbell, Judas, Thierry Henry celebrating on that pitch at White Hart Lane makes me sick just to think about it now, man. But you know, we've had some good memories, but my earliest memory is not the best because you know, we've overlapped you since then. You used to be a better side than us, but luckily we're the better side now.
First of all, let's go to how it used to be. We used to be neck and neck at one time, but then we just ran away from Tottenham.
Well, how it was for me or us growing up, going into school every day, getting terrorised by Arsenal fans every day. It was, as we said, it was the dark ages. Yeah. When we were growing up, it really was. We couldn't finish above Arsenal. We couldn't even beat them. We get home or away for like 15 years. A draw was a result. A draw was like an amazing result. Going into every Arsenal game, every goal was celebrated like, you know, we've won the game already. Like it really was tough growing up in these times. But you know how it is now, since Pochettino's come in, especially anyway, they haven't beaten us in the league. It's really looking up. We finally finished above Arsenal last season, and it's been a long time coming. It's a long slug. I think we've been the better team than Arsenal for a few years. We finally finished above them last season, and it looks really bright for the future. If we keep Pochettino, I think that we can be the better team for a number of years. As long as we have Pochettino, I reckon we'll be finishing above Arsenal.
Well, the rivalry means a lot of things to all of us as fans, and I'm no different. The rivalry means to me honour and pride. So we always want to be Tottenham. Like if we're fair, they always want to beat us.
The rivalry, what the rivalry means to me is it means absolutely everything. It's like life or death. When you play Arsenal, you put everything on the line for the fans, for the players. You expect 100% commitment every time. And as a Spurs fan, you always support two teams. You support Spurs and whoever's playing Arsenal. Every Spurs fan knows that. When you grow up, you're always taught Arsenal are your number one rivals. When you're in school, all your enemies are Arsenal fans. It's how it works, and it just means everything to us.
I want one of years. Terry Brennan was to say, "This is going to be our year. This is going to be our year. This is going to be our year. This is going to be." You know what? Funny enough, I could say that 22 times, and that probably would be about the amount of times we ended up hiding them, and the amount of times they managed to say, "Is going to be our year." The funny thing is now.
But now,
you know what? Now
they're starting to.
Yeah,
wrestle a bit of control there.
Well, but are they though? They
brought a young manager in.
Pochettino's a
Arsenal. Unfortunately, he's coming towards
he's a good manager. Possibly, but he's still is very, very knowledgeable. And the thing is, but when you say they're doing better how? What? Because they end up hiding us.
League-wise, they're better.
Yeah, but they end up hiding us last season. Yeah. What did they win? Nothing. Won FA Cup. But like I said, 22 years we end up hiding them. That means me, you, or Josh, if we wanted to. And the circumstances were right, we could have fathered a child for 22 years. That's what it is. So you know what I mean. The thing is, if they end up 22 years enough, then I don't mean. But if it's one season, I don't think you can really talk. You need to do what we've done to end up 22 seasons.
It's just a matter of life and death. At the end of the day, we care so much about this derby. I think it's gone from a stage where Arsenal didn't care as much as us because we were the worst team, but now we're better than Arsenal. It kind of even amps up the pressure even more on both sides because Arsenal really want to beat us now because we're the better team.
I feel a lot more hate from Arsenal fans now than we did back then.
Littlewoods Cup semi-final in 1987. We started at Highbury. Clive Allen scored. They were 1-0 up from the first leg. They thought they were at Wembley. I'll never forget going in the pub before the game down the Angel. There were a lot of Spurs fans in there celebrating that they've already got there, talking about cup final tickets and everything. And at half time, they went in 1-0 up, 2-0 up in aggregate, and their announcer was also announcing cup final tickets. With 15 minutes to go, they were in front again with Clive Allen. They were singing "We're on our way to Wembley," their Tottenham song, the Chaz and Dave song. And then up steps Ian Allinson. Didn't do much in his Arsenal career, but that night he was my hero. Equaliser, and then the late Rocky got us to Wembley, and I'm so delighted. That was so one of the happiest nights of my life. You know, that was brilliant night. I remember being squashed against the bar because we were all tight in them squashed up them days on the terraces, and there was a really big mark against me on my stomach, but it was worth the pain. Whether Pochettino stays at Spurs,
yes,
and
whether Kane
things change here.
No, but you say that whether Dele, Ali, and Kane will stay, because the thing is, I don't think they will. Obviously, I'm going to say that as a goon, but I don't think they will because I don't think Tottenham are going to win anything. Even though Tottenham fans will disagree. So the thing is, if they're already, the rumours are, and I think it's true, Real Madrid and Barcelona are already caught in them. Because you know what I mean? Kane has done brilliantly. How long are they going to stay? The same thing happened with, look what happened with Gareth Bale.
But I'm just saying, that's why you can't tell what's going to happen in the future.
You can't tell, but
a lot will depend on what happens to Pochettino and what happens here.
That's true. But I'm very confident that in the future it will be the same again, and it will be the same as well. I'm not dismissing Tottenham.
Call you Mr. Positive for nothing, do that?
No, but what should I be? What should I say then? That Tottenham are going to end up higher than us. You know what I mean? We know what we are. And as long as we do what we should be doing, we'll be fine.